This is a 2021 March College Board SAT. No calculator section, section 3. Number 1. The function h is defined h of x is a negative 1 over 4x minus 2. And which is the graph of y equals h of x. Y-intercept has to be negative 2. So not A. A is a positive 2. Not B. And then slope is a negative 1 over 4. So if you look at D from here to here, go down 1 unit across 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a negative 1 over 4 slope. So answer has to be D. Okay? And then y-intercept is a negative 2. Number 2, x squared plus 10 equals 91. What is the positive solution for the given equation? When you subtract 10 both sides, 81. And then when you put square root both sides, so x is a plus or minus root 81. Root 81 is a 9. So positive solution is 9. Okay. Number 3. What is the value of x satisfy the given equation? So when you distribute, and then subtract x both sides, add 9 both sides, and divide by 2. So answer is B. Okay, solve equation. Number 4. A line in the xy plane slope 1 pass through 0, 2. So this is a y-intercept because when x equals 0, y value is 2. So use mx plus b. Slope is 1, so y equals x. Y-intercept is 2. So answer C. Okay. Number 5. From 1990 to 2001, government currency is included coins calling pfennig, worth 1 pfennig each, and groschen worth 10 pfennigs each. And then which equation represents the number of pfennig coins P, groschen coins G, that have a combined value 85 pfennigs. So in terms of pfennigs, 85 pfennigs, it said P stand for number of pfennig, so P plus Q stand for groschen, Q, but each groschen worth 10 pfennig, right? So that times basically 10. Okay, each groschen worth 10 pfennigs. That's the reason. So the same equation, P plus 10Q equals 85, so B. Okay, in terms of pfennig, it should be this. Number 6, which of the following is equivalent to that? So you need to have a common denominator. So 2 over 2x, the first term, plus 1 over 2x. So when you add up, 3 over 2x. C. Okay. Now number 8. So this one, you can graph it, but easiest way, you can plug it in. Okay. So when you plug it in the first one, let's say 1 is greater than 4. That doesn't work. So out. So B, negative 2 greater than 4 times negative is negative 8. That works. What about the second equation? Negative 2 less than negative 2. So that works, right? Negative 2 less than positive 2. So you can check that one, and then you can move on. Okay, plug it in. That'll be easier. Number 9. The equation h equals 150 plus 10t gives the total number of housing unit, h, in a community t month after new zoning law was passed. So how many housing units are added to the community each month after zoning law was passed? Okay. So each month after the zoning was passed, how many housing units are added? So then each month is represent here 10, right? So 1 month later, 150 plus 10 times 1. 2 months later, 150 plus 10 times 2. So that shows the 10 is each month after how many units added. So it should be 10. So they ask you the meaning of the 10. Okay, that is how many housing units will be added each month. Now number 10, which expression equivalent to this? So you distribute negative sign. Okay, when you distribute negative sign. Now collect like terms. So then negative 3x squared plus 4x plus 5. So D. Okay. 11. The graph in the xy plane of the equation above contains A, B. Okay. And then which of the following is not possible? Value B. So when you graph that equation, so zeros is 1, negative 1, negative 2. So let's say here, negative 2, negative 1, 1. So when you sketch, graph looks like this. And then your x value is between negative 1 and 1, which means basically from here to here. And your graph is here, right? So then that time, what is a not possible y value? So it could be 0. Your value could be 0 or between negative 1 and 1. That's all possible. But negative, oh no. It could be 0 or any negative value. So this is possible, but positive one somewhere here, that's not possible for y value, right? So negative 2, negative 1, 0 is possible, but 1 is not possible y value in the graph. Number 12, two beach balls are each in the shape of the sphere. The larger beach ball has diameter 3x. The smaller beach ball, diameter x. And what is the ratio of the volume of large beach ball to the volume of the smaller beach ball? Then, so ratio of the volume is scale factor cube, okay? As long as they are similar figure. Of course, all the spheres, they are similar. So the ratio, scale factor is at the diameter ratio is a 3 to 1. Now, volume of ratio of the volume cube. So cube. Okay. So then 27 to 1. So answer should be D. So ratio of the for the similar figures, ratio of the volumes is a cube of scale factor. Number 13. What is the graph of y equals 2 times 3 to the x? One way you can do easily, so find out y-intercept. Y-intercept is x equals 0. So 2 times 3 to the 0. Anything 0 power is 1, so 2 times 1 is a 2. So when x equals 0 should be 2. So not this one, not this one. So either A or D. Now you can plug it in like when x equals 1. Right, 2 times 3 to the 1 power, so 6. When x equals 1 should be 6. So that makes sense. Not this one. So answer A. Okay, just plug it in some values. You can find out answer easily. Okay, now next one, number 14. The graph of the function f is shown Which of the following is the value of x when f of x equals 0? So that means they ask you zeros here. Okay, so it could be negative 2, 1, or 2 point something. So one possible value here, I see that 1 is a possible. Okay. Number 15. The function a of t is a 12 times 2 to the power of t over 6 models the number of water hyacinths in a population over time. Where a of t is the number of water hyacinths and the t is the time in days since the population was the first measured. So which is the best interpretation of 2 to the power of t over 6 in this context? Okay. So that one is, if you look at closely, the number of water hyacinths are doubled every 6 days. It should be this because think about it. This is t is a number of days, right? This t is a number of days since population was first measured. So every 6 days, right? It said that it will be double. This means it will be double every 6 days. So when t equals 6, initially when t equals 0 is a 12. When t equals 6 is a 12 times 2 because 6 over 6 is 1. So 12 times 2. And when t equals 12, then 12 times 2 to the power of 12 over 6 is 2. It shows it will be double every 6 days. So the number of water hyacinths doubled every 6 days. That's what it means. Okay? Okay, so we can move on. But this one is increased by 2 means it cannot be answered because that means plus 2 something. So that means a linear. So it cannot be that. Okay? Now grading. Number 16. 40 minus 80 equals 12h. And the given equation can be rewritten. T equals like that. So let's rewrite it. Isolate 40. And then 80 plus 12h. Now you divide by 4. So t equals 2d plus 3h. So they ask you, a value is right here. So a equals 2. Okay? You can compare. 17. BC is parallel to AD. So this is a trapezoid. And then AB, CD, they are equal. So isosceles trapezoid. What is the perimeter of quadrilateral ABCD? So since isosceles trapezoid, so this is a 10 basically. And 26 minus 10 is a 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So each side 8 here. Okay. And this one is a 6. So 3, 4, 5. So 6, 8, 10 here, right? So the other side also 10. So what is a perimeter? So perimeter is a 10, 10, 10, 10. So 10 times 3 plus base here 26, right? So that plus 26. So 30 plus 26, 56 will be perimeter. Okay. Now number 18. X squared minus 2x minus 1. The equation above the solution. So this one, clearly you gotta use a quadratic formula. So x equals negative b. So 2 plus minus square root. B squared 4 minus 4ac. 4 times 1 times negative 1. All over 2a. So 2. So 2 plus minus root 8. Root 8 is a 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 over 2. When you reduce by 2, 1 plus minus root 2. Okay? So then when you compare with this, n should be 1, k should be 2. So when you add up, 3 will be your final answer. 1 plus 2 is a 3. Okay? So using quadratic formula, and then find out what is n, what is k stand for. Number 19. xy is the solution for the given system of equation. What is the value of x? So I'm gonna eliminate y value by multiply here 7. So 28x plus 7y equals 49. Now I'm gonna add up. Then 30x and this one cancel equals 50. So x is a 50 over 30, so which is a 5/3. So that's the answer, 5/3. Number 20, 1/2 x plus 5 equals kx plus 7. K is a constant. The equation has a no solution. No solution means as long as there are two lines are parallel, so which means the same slope. Y-intercept is a difference, which is good. Same slope, different y-intercept, they never gonna hit each other, so that means no solution. So K is same slope, which is a 1/2. Then you're done. Okay, so two lines are same slope and different y-intercept. That means never gonna hit, then no solution. Okay, that's it for this calculation, no calculation section, and then I will see you in the section 4 calculator section.